How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. I want to tell you exactly how I'm investing, maybe even how much I'm investing here in 2022. And I'm going to get into the numbers. I'm going to be a little bit more revealing than I typically am. So, I'm going to break that down. I'm actually on vacation at the time that you're watching this. I'm over in Austin, Texas. So if you're in Austin, let me know down in the comment section below. But I want to pre-record a video, and I thought this would be a great video to film. So if you guys don't mind hitting the like button and subscribe button, I really do appreciate that. Now, I talk about crypto almost exclusively on this channel, but I also invest in stocks. So I'm going to talk to you again about what I'm investing in crypto and in stocks and my cash position, stuff like that. So let's get into it. So right now, crypto market, at least at the time of this recording, is not looking great, right? There's a lot of uncertainty with Russia, Ukraine. Stock market's feeling it too. Every single speculative stock seems to be down. Even some of the big caps are down, with the Google right around 2,600. So we're at an interesting point where I think it's a great time to DCA for the long term. Not to say that we can't fall down further. Maybe even at the time that you're recording this, I'll look like an idiot. Maybe Bitcoin's down under 30,000 in a week. I don't know. But I think it's still a good long-term investment strategy to dollar cost average, which is what I'm doing right now. Towards the end of last year and the beginning of this year, 2022, I did grow quite a large cash position. So I have a significant amount of money over on Anchor, and I also have a significant amount of money over on BlockFi. You can see here about $41,000. There is a link to BlockFi underneath the video too. If you are interested, you can start using their account today and get up to $250 bonus. Now, I have a significant amount of money in cash. I also have money in my bank. So I am overall pretty significantly in cash. I have maybe about 25% of my net worth in cash or stablecoin right now. But a lot of it is in yield producing accounts just because there is significant inflation. Now there is some increased risk with this, but I think that it's well worth it because of the fact that we have such high inflation right now. Now, I am dollar cost averaging, so I don't have all my money in cash. I still have money coming into the business. I also have this extra money in stablecoin yield. And I'm funneling some into crypto. So I've been talking about this for a while. I am funneling about twice a week. I'm funneling some money into Bitcoin. So decent amount of crypto that I'm adding to my stack long term, but I have more money flowing into stocks. So breaking down the numbers specifically here, I have this new tech portfolio, and I already maxed out all my retirement accounts for the year, and my extra money has been going into this portfolio here. So what am I investing into exactly? Well, I only have a few different companies on this list. So these are the ones I'm still actively investing into. I have about 38% going into Tesla, 38% going into Google. I'm going to have about 10% in Amazon, 5% in Palantir, 4 to 5% in Facebook. I do have some going into VOO, which is an index fund. So I'm just going to be real clear about that. I do have some money flowing in there because of the fact that I think that's nice to have that just because it is pretty steady. So if we do see some big dip in some other stock that I want to allocate towards, it's almost like a little cash cushion. And then also I have a small position in Disney, about 1%. Now, I'm actually using M1 Finance. So I know I just told you about BlockFi, but M1 Finance is another app that I use. If you want, you can use the link underneath the video when you start depositing. If you throw in $100, you'll get $50, I'll get $50. So I have money going in here. Now I'm putting in $10,000 a week as of now. Now I'm not gonna probably be able to do that continuously 6 months or a year from now. Maybe I can, but some of that is because I had that larger cash position and I'm dollar cost averaging in. So I am funneling more and more money into these different holdings here because I think they will be great long-term holds. Tesla is going to blow out expectations on deliveries. Google is at a very attractive price to earnings ratio. Amazon has been going sideways for 20 months. Palantir has been beaten down really far and they are going to be a money printing machine 5 or 10 years down the line. Facebook already is a money printing machine. Disney is a nice reopening play with a lot of their parks, assuming people can actually get to them. They probably will be affected a little bit with the issues with oil. And then also I am dollar cost averaging into dividends. So I've been doing this for over a year now, about a year and a half, and I am actually just slightly up. Surprisingly, they have been hit pretty hard over the last couple of weeks. Now, I have not been dollar cost averaging really heavily into this, just $100 a week. Now, for some people, that's a lot. For me, that's not a huge amount of money, but I am dollar cost averaging over time. And you can actually see here, if I go by dividends only, you can see that I have been getting larger and larger dividend payments over time. At the beginning, I was getting pennies, really. And now, $16 from Store Capital every quarter. JPM's paying me $7 a quarter. Foot Locker, $4. Apple, $1.73. This is going to continue to grow and grow and grow and grow. And I'm just going to continue to reinvest the dividends into this portfolio. Now, like I said, this has come down a decent amount recently. It actually was up pretty significantly, but you can see that I have some earned dividends, and that has made up for the market loss that I've had just over the last month or two. Now, I have money flowing in here. I have money flowing into tech. I have money flowing into the tech portfolio is what I'm saying here. Then I also have money flowing into crypto. All the extra money that I have is sitting in cash. So like I said, I have significant amounts going to these different portfolios. And if I have any left over, it's going into cash just in case we have more of a downturn. And I do have all that money in the stable coins, and I have specific levels that I'll buy into crypto at. So if Bitcoin falls down to 33,000, then I'm going to buy a significant chunk. If it falls down to 30,000, I'm going to buy even more. 30 goes down to 27, I'm going to buy more, 25, and so on and so on. So I do have a laddered approach where I will be buying heavier and heavier amounts. Hopefully we don't get to that, but that always is a possibility, and I say hopefully we don't get there. It'd be great to get a $2,000 Bitcoin, but you better believe there is some bad stuff happening if we get down into the, into the single $1,000 digits for Bitcoin. So I don't think we're going to get to 2,000, but if we hit, 10,000, that would be, in some people's minds, that's possible, but there's going to be significant issues in the world if that happens, right? I can only imagine what the stock market also is going to be down at if that happens. And maybe we get there if we have another world war or something like that, which I smile at, but that would be horrible. But that is where it is nice to have some money on the sidelines, not necessarily to even throw into different companies and stocks and cryptos, but just for security for yourself, right? Give you some more security in the world. So that is where we're at. That's what I'm doing. And hopefully I didn't ramble too much, but that is what I'm doing. I'm throwing some money into crypto, even more into stocks, because of the fact that I did have a much larger crypto portfolio than stock portfolio for a while. So I want to average a little bit more into stocks over time, especially with some uncertain times. I think some of these companies will do quite well that I'm investing heavily into, and I am still dollar cost averaging into crypto. But again, my net worth was just too tied to crypto for a while there. So dollar cost averaging more into stocks, and then I do have some cash on the sidelines. Hope this was useful for you guys. My investment journey is going to be different than yours. Yours is going to be different than your neighbor's. So I'm just telling you what I'm doing. Of course, you might have different opinions. You might have different investments that you want to make, and that's totally fine. But that's what I'm doing. If you guys want, there's that link down to M1 Finance in case you want to try it out. It's an investing app that I like to use, and to BlockFi down there too. So thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.